modify your guitar? Well, honestly, you are the only one that can really answer that. Nobody else can tell you whether you need to or not. But I think that modifying a guitar really comes in two categories, and that are necessary modifications or just stuff you want to do because you want to change it personally to make it more your own. The perfect example for me of, or a perfect way for me to show you what that means to me, I'm babbling, is this Harley Benton Strat kit that I have. I've done videos on this and all the things that I have done to it, but ultimately when I got it, it was a nice guitar. It played nice, and I liked the way it sounded and all that, but there was a couple of issues that I was having with it. One of them was tuning stability, and it was the cheap tuners that came with the kit, and so I knew I had to modify that. And I went with some Fender locking tuners, and like I say, there's videos of when I installed those. And it greatly improved the tuning stability and how easy it is to tune. They've got a better gear ratio, and, well, they're locking tuners, so they're easier string changes. Another necessary mod, according to, in my opinion, was the saddles. I had to change the original saddles because the screws in them stuck up too high, and they were always digging into my hand. And I could have just modified the screws themselves, but I got these string savers because they're just better quality. And so yes, that is something else that I did. One of the upgrades that I did to this that I would put in the unnecessary modifications was I got new pickups. I got these pickups from a company called Tone Hatch, and I just like the way they sound. But the other ones didn't sound bad either. But, I just wanted to upgrade them. And I knew I wanted to switch the color because there was white pickups and white knobs, and I wanted to switch it because I like the contrast. But that's all my own personal preference and not a necessary mod. Like the tuners or the saddles I thought was a necessary modification just because I wanted it to play better. And I have a bad habit of modifying. I'm always modifying my guitars. I don't think I have a guitar, at least not an electric guitar, that I haven't modified. I've got a couple of acoustics I haven't done anything to, but all of my electrics have been modified. It's, I don't know, like a disease to me. I don't know. Well, not necessarily. Diseases are bad. This is my Wolfgang, and it was originally a stealth Wolfgang, but I didn't like the way the paint was. It was going from stealth to gloss just from playing it. And so I figured, well, I'm going to Van Halen stripe it. So that is a unnecessary modification. I put a kill switch up here. Unnecessary to have a kill switch, but the way I play, I was always hitting the three-way. And so I moved the three-way down here to move it out of my way up here, which to me is a necessary modification for my playing. Not for everybody. I mean, Les Pauls have them up here, and millions of people love that. So that was necessary for me. And then I had this empty hole, and so I just put a kill switch in. But that to me is a lot of unnecessary, but something that, like I said, for me personally, it was necessary. Some of these others that I've done, this is probably one of my most modified guitars. This is a PRS SE Tremonti, and it just had a single wrap tailpiece, and now it's got a Floyd. I did not route this. I did not do that. I had Dave's Guitar Shop up in La Crosse, Wisconsin, do that, and then I did the same thing with the three-way. I didn't want the three-way up here, so I moved it down here. These are just dead. There's nothing. It's just a volume knob. Then of course, I put a kill switch up here to fill the hole, and then I upgraded the. Had access to this trim thanks to Chris Malone, and then of course I just wanted to put black tuners on as well just to match, and Dave's put the lock nut and all that stuff on. So yes, just totally made this my own. Another one that is heavily modified would be my early '90s Telly. I have done a lot of things to this guitar, and the tuners are still original, but yeah, everything else is a lot of change. Different pickguard, humbuckers, different bridge for the humbucker, control plate, the way, yeah, just heavily modified. And none of it was really necessary. It was all just personal, stuff I wanted to do, not stuff I needed to do to improve the playability. The simple mods that I've done, like this Beretta Vintage, I really haven't done hardly anything to it. There's really only two things that I did to it, and that was putting the D-tune on, and then I put a trim stop in the back so that it couldn't be pulled back, so it just stops. Because when you do this, it's going to change your tension. You don't want it to take all your strings out of tune. So yes, just some mods that I wanted to do. None of that was necessary, but that is, I guess, in my opinion, the whole reason I'm making this video is just about should you or shouldn't you. And again, I said at the beginning, that is only a question you can answer. But to me, some mods are necessary just for playability, especially if you got a budget instrument, introductory type of guitar. A lot of that stuff is going to probably have to be upgraded if you're going to keep using that guitar later on. Yeah. And always, I say this in any video where I do show mods, if you aren't comfortable modifying your guitar, please take it to a qualified professional and have them do it for you. You don't want to ruin your guitar. I have definitely ruined some guitars in my day. Well, yeah, just a lesson learned. Sorry. This is a little bit babbly, and I apologize for that, but that's what I do. So yeah, mod your guitar, don't mod your guitar. Pickup mods are easy if you don't mind soldering. There's simple stuff, cosmetic stuff. If you got your Strat, you want to change the look of it, put a different pickguard on. Very easy to do. But yeah, again, take it to a qualified tech if you are comfortable doing that. And I'm babbling again, and I'm going to shut up now. So, as always, if you don't mind a guy babbling about guitars, guitar shit, pedal demos, lessons, anyway, please hit that subscribe down there. Help me grow the channel. And yeah, otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.